Alrighty, let's get after it. 8/15/2025, 4:28 p.m. I obviously didn't get the memo that we were dressing professionally today.
It's Casual Friday.
Yeah, so
I think I didn't get the memo. I dressed up like I'm here for a fucking job interview.
well, you are.
And I am.
You're gonna take over the reins. Surprise, guys! I'm leaving the show. Kyle is gonna be here full time.
Yep. Welcome to hell.
Just kidding, by the way. I would never leave you guys. So, there's been some things happening. Things happening today. Joint practice between the Bears and Bills. People were making posts like, there's QB1 threw a pick, QB1 threw a pick, QB1 threw a pick. And it's like, I think it was like Adam Hodge or something like that. It's like, QB1 in this situation is Josh Allen. Josh Allen threw 3 picks to our defense today in joint practices. I believe 2 were in the red zone.
Wow.
So, hey, that's huge. But he also finished it with saying, like, bad things happen. It's like these things happen.
Yeah.
Even, like, someone of Josh Allen's caliber makes these mistakes. And, like, not even necessarily, I didn't see them. I don't know. They're all, like, on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, take, his post with a grain of salt. And the fact of, like, I don't think all interceptions, what I'll say is, I don't think all interceptions are QB
Hell no.
related. Like, yeah, like, a lot of, I feel like it all should be a stat for receivers or running backs or whoever's catching the ball. Whatever, I guess in that scenario, they would be a receiver, so would be the correct term. But, anyways, yeah, I don't know that we need to overreact on things we see. Apparently, reports are saying, again, these are reports, so everything with a grain of salt. Caleb's really starting to figure it out. He's starting to look a lot better. This is, they said this last week, but like again, this has been his best week of practice. He has looked amazing, has made great throws, has read the defense well, made changes to the offense as needed. Stuff you normally hear. But if that's great, like if that's true, great, awesome. Obviously, Ben Johnson's a very detail-oriented guy, from as far as I can tell. And hopefully things go well. Caleb will be playing Sunday, so that's cool. We'll get to see a little sample size. It'll probably only be like 1 or 2 drives if I had to imagine. Or maybe Ben Johnson's like, you know what? Whole first half.
Yeah, I'd like to see at least like first quarter. Be kind of nice.
That could end up being just 1 or 2 drives.
Yeah,
depending on how it goes.
Yeah.
So I'm obviously very excited to see that. In other news, the Browns, they're kind of like a Paul Cruz situation going on. They're just the longest yard going on here. So Quinshon Judkins is not going to face any charges or anything like that. He's getting off. He's going to end up signing his contract. He's going to be joining the team. Isaiah Bond, nothing happened with him. The Browns sign him.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean, it's crazy. It's
yeah, that
actually
is massive.
2 massive pieces. 2 massive pieces. So, yeah, I mean, that's awesome. That's really cool. Going back to Bears, though, because, we were talking about Bears-Bills. James Cook gets the deal done. He gets 4 years, $48 million, $30 million guaranteed.
Yeah, just about 2 hours after we recorded that episode.
Yeah, I saw that
last week, or last episode. Yeah,
I was like, dang, that kind of actually sucks.
Yeah, but it's one of those things like everyone kind of just forgot was going on, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, he never got paid. But yeah, that's good on them. What's it like 12? Yeah, 12 million a year.
Yes.
Like 30 mil guaranteed.
Yeah.
Did you just say all that?
I did.
Remember.
Yes,
okay.
I said 4 years, 48 mil, 30 guaranteed.
30. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's a fair price for the Bills.
I think it's a fair price for both of them. I don't think like so. You might not agree. I think James Cook is very solid running back. I don't know that I'm necessarily going to put him like in the elite category though. I think he's like a step below. He's like an above average running back.
I think he's had one good season.
Yeah, I mean,
like actually, like 2 years ago, he fumbled the ball left and right, and they were literally taking him out of games because he couldn't fucking hold on to the ball.
Correct.
Now, was that just a product of their run design, like the run game design being shit too? Like that?
Yeah, I mean,
they didn't really run the ball that well in the last not last year, but the year before and the year before that.
Tons of variables going into it.
Yeah, but last year, yeah, he looked incredible. So.
And then jumping back to the Browns, so obviously Shedeur has his oblique injury. He's not going to play in the preseason game this week. But I felt like you would like to hear this just because, or see it as well, as like, because Jalen Hurts gets so much hate. Jalen Hurts himself gave Shedeur a ride off of the field on a golf cart.
I did see that.
So, I mean, that's pretty cool. I just thought it was a little zesty, we'll say. Zesty. So it's safe for YouTube. Bleacher Report in the post said, Hurts looking after Shedeur. Heart emoji. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I mean.
Whatever. I mean, it's cool, but it's just like, I got some zesty vibes from that.
Yeah. And going back on all the, like the Quinshon Judkins thing and the Isaiah Bond shit, in other legal news, Rashee Rice has now gotten his court date moved to September 30th, so now he will not, as of last episode, which we reported he will miss probably the first 4 weeks of the season, he will now not miss the first 4 weeks. More than likely won't face a penalty until next year. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
How does that happen?
I don't know about that. I saw a post about that actually. It was like, Josh Gordon smokes some weed, gets treated like a very bad person who did something very bad from the year 1939 to 1942. If you know your history, you know what I'm talking about. I just don't know if YouTube will be okay with it. That's what I do want to say. But that was what the post said. But Rashee Rice is like, has literally 2 felony charges, and they're just like, push it back.
Yeah.
Push it back. NFL's like, yeah, you can play.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
But again, like,
I mean,
Josh Gordon was nuts. Josh Gordon was nuts. Like, he was like, could have. The rate he was going, he looked like a first ballot Hall of Famer. I'm just gonna say that right now. He was amazing. He just liked to smoke weed.
Well, I think this is them taking their stand towards ending racism. That's all.
I don't know if that has anything to do with that, actually.
Yeah, I think that's probably what it is. They're trying to just, pay back with reparations. They're like, all right, well, just let him play another season. We'll wait. We'll buy you 1 more year. Because
That's crazy.
They're keeping their end zone slogans going. That got reported too. That they're like, they're keeping up their good fight for the next year or 2. I forget. But yeah, that is crazy though to think that he's just gonna he's
probably just gonna walk. He's probably just gonna walk from this. I mean, like, and people like really need to understand, like, this is nothing against Rashee Rice other than the fact of like, it was in one of them was a rental car. Caused like a wreck, caused a pileup, had guns, had drugs in the car,
and fucking fled the scene
and left.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, that's like a massive deal.
My ass would be sitting in jail already.
100%. I would be like,
why it's kind of fucked up.
For our 500th episode when Kyle gets back, it's like
100%. Yeah, I mean it is insane to think that just because you're famous or like a sports athlete of a certain caliber, you can just get away with shit for a certain amount of time. And even this, like, still. I know, like, obviously...
Shout out Shohei real quick.
Yeah, yes.
Speaking of which, we also talked about last episode.
Yeah. It's like, I could see how the legal system takes forever. Like, the wheels of justice turn slow. But
100%.
How the hell does the NFL not done something about it already?
Exactly.
Like, I get that they always wait until, like, the case comes through to fucking know, like, for sure what he's charged with. But, like, what he did. Yeah, everyone knows what he did. There was a fucking video.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's video of like this going on. Like you see the wreck, and you see him leaving. Like there's him like a few other guys like getting into another car and leaving.
Yes, it's pretty insane. I mean, and it's like, I'm trying to remember like when in comparison in time that Jordan Addison got like his run in with the law. And I'm pretty sure they were
like around the same time.
That's what I thought,
roughly.
Which is like, how the hell did he already get suspended, and Rashee Rice hasn't? Like,
I feel like
they figured one out and not the other.
Well, if we really want to get, I think it might be more of a
because he's on the Chiefs.
He's on the Chiefs.
I don't doubt it. I mean, I
would. I'm not saying that's the only reason why. Yeah. I think it's definitely probably plays a role. Patrick's like, hey man, I really need him next year. Like, let's figure something out.
Pretty much. I think that's probably a little bit of what's playing into it as well.
Yeah. If he was like on the Panthers, like he'd probably be in jail.
Yeah, probably.
Even on the Bears, like,
Yeah.
definitely jail.
Yeah. Yeah, for
You
sure.
could like steal a candy bar if you're on the Bears and locked up 10 years. But yeah, absolutely insane. When I saw that, I'm like, this is crazy. They're just very backwards, I'll say. Very, very backwards with the whole situation. One more quick thing. I think this is like on a lighter note. Just think it's more of like a good debate topic. I personally don't think there's any debate. I sent you this on X. DraftKings men out of the post, all in their prime. One has to go. So it's Larry Fitzgerald, Antonio Brown, Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins, AJ Green, Calvin Johnson, OBJ, Mike Evans, Des Bryant, and Andre Johnson. All in their prime, one has to go. I think there's one easy pick. No brainer.
My first thought was Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, get him out of there.
Yeah.
Everyone else, everyone else is elite.
OBJ had like
He had the catch. He was good. He was good.
He was really fucking good.
The catch blew him way out of proportion.
Yes.
Everyone's like, this guy's nuts. Look at all these one-handed catches, and now everyone's making one-handed catches.
Yeah.
Like insane.
I mean, look
catches.
at fucking D-Hop's been doing that forever.
Yeah, dude. I mean, they literally did like a whole thing. I think it was either Sports Illustrated or ESPN who did like this whole thing with D-Hop, like just to show how big his hands were.
It was like an 11 XL glove. It's like stupid.
But they were like putting animals like in his hand. He just palming animals. I remember one of them was like a rat or something like that. He's like, all right, who did this? Like, who picked this? And like, rats are pretty big. Your average rat. And it's like, it looks small in his hand. This dude's hands were massive, insane. But yeah, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I think OBJ for sure.
OBJ is the only one. Like Des Bryant was nuts. I feel like Des Bryant's kind of like fizzled out. Like people really don't talk about him. Him and Andre Johnson don't really talk about him.
Yeah, I feel like Des Bryant gets a little bit more love because of that whole catch.
It was a catch.
This situation.
It was a catch. I'm just saying that.
Yeah, I mean that's
I was reaching for the goal line. That was actually. I remember watching that. It was crazy.
Wow, that's hilarious. So I didn't read the comments on that, like at all.
No, I didn't either.
So I'm looking at the first one. Someone said, Grok, who are you getting rid of if one has to go? And Grok said, I'd eliminate Odell Beckham Jr. His prime was electric, but brief due to injuries, lacking the sustained dominance of Julio Jones, Antonio Brown, or DeAndre Hopkins. Someone said OBJ's prime was one catch. Yeah.
Thank you.
Who the fuck? Someone said, how is anyone not saying Mike Evans?
That should be rage bait. Click that person's comments, if there's any. I want to see that person's comments.
Oh, I'm sure they're
probably getting dragged through the coals right
man. Now. I'm not sure. This is his argument. I'm not sure where the disconnect is. Mike has 0 first-team All-Pros and has never at any point been a top 5 wide receiver in the league. Hall of Fame career with a 1,000-yard streak, but if we're comparing peaks, he's never been at that level. That's an arguable point.
It is, but I think it's kind of a weak argument. I mean, well, I'll just basically say this. I'll use like the lame duck argument just to the fact of like how many 1,000-yard seasons does OBJ have?
Yeah, I mean, that's, of course, like that's what that guy said, though. It's only because he has this streak of, what is it now? Is it 12? 12 straight seasons with 1,000 yards? 11?
Yes.
11 straight. Like, that is.
Yeah, because he tied the record, I believe.
Yeah, because that is like literally kind of the only reason why. That is a good point. I mean, he's never actually been like top 5 receiver in the league even.
But I feel like he's always like been very underrated as well, just because the Bucs were such a dumpster fire for so long.
Yeah, he is, but you would think at some point he would have amounted to top 5 wide receiver at least once or twice in his career throughout all. I mean, he's played a long time. He's had a lot of QBs down there, but I mean,
how many of them have been good though?
I personally would take him over OBJ.
I mean, 100%.
I don't think there's an argument for who to get rid of out 100%. Of that picture. That seems, yeah, I mean.
Did you see what CBS did with Michael Penix?
Yeah, well.
Or was it CBS or NBC? It was CBS.
Yeah.
That was, I mean.
I was going to make a whole joke out of that, too.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say that the Falcons signed a new quarterback.
Oh.
I was going to say it's Michael Penis Jr. Someone's definitely losing their job.
100%. They're probably just like, dude, it wasn't me. It's autocorrect. We got to turn autocorrect off of this thing. Because, I mean, it does it to me on my phone. If I type in Penix, it'll autocorrect it. Like, now my phone's starting to learn. Like, when I do, like, I'm typing it out. Because after a while, like, learn, like, your habits.
Also, it just knew how much you used to say penis, but now that there's a guy with a last name Penix,
Yeah.
it's like...
It's like, whoa, what are you doing? This is, like, very common for you. What are you doing, man?
Speaking of typing, this is a point I need to make now. And I don't understand why the hell this has become a problem, at least to me, considering we're in the year fucking 2025. Can we get rid of the people with the fucking keyboards in press conferences? What is that about? Never was this a problem. Like, never. And now all of a sudden, as we are the most advanced we've ever been in civilization, all of a sudden now, every single press conference is like this. So, Ben, how do you think Caleb Williams is looking today? Well, I think he's looking the whole fucking time. The entire time. You could barely hear them talk.
Journalists and stuff.
Bro, get rid of it. Get it out.
Actually, okay.
It drives me up a fucking wall,
them,
dude.
Or is it on the sound person? Maybe the sound person needs to be fired.
Nah, I think it's on the fucking people. Get them out of there. You either on a touchscreen or you got a fucking voice recorder or you're out. You don't get to type on a fucking keyboard. If I'm somebody else, just as a smartass, I would go in there with a fucking typewriter, just to outdo the guy who's making the little clicks with his ThinkPad. I would be in there with a fucking typewriter, like doing that, because it's like, it is so obnoxiously loud and overpowering in every single interview that gets done, and I can't fucking watch them anymore. Like, dude, I can't listen to it.
I mean, I've actually personally never watched press conferences. It's not my thing. I'll watch, like, obviously the
not a lot, but the ones that I have watched, like.
But I'm just gonna say, I just think it's more on the sound guy. I think the sound guy needs to be better.
I don't think that's how. I don't know how that's the sound guy's fault.
Fix your mics. Turn their volume up when they're speaking in the mic on the stage, and then just, like, get dynamic microphones.
Which is also, here's another thing, because this is another aspect to that, because when people are asking them questions, you can never fucking hear them hardly.
That's another thing, too. I always thought, like, why do they not have someone, like, on the floor, like, when they click, like, pick someone to, like, hold a microphone up to them so we could hear, because it's always, like, they're always super far. They're like, hey, Ben, what do you think? Like, you guys can barely hear me.
I want to ask a question about Caleb Williams.
Yeah.
Performance last week.
It's like me when my mic got muted last week.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then Ben Johnson's voice is like this loud, and then all you hear is the fucking. It's like, dude, it drives me nuts. I hate it so much.
I'm watching this clip right now, just because I opened up the app. So Mitchell Trubisky's back at Hallis Hall for the first time since playing for them. Very sad. I wanted him to be good very badly. I just liked him. He seemed like a nice boy. So apparently he had talked to Caleb Williams, gave him advice, and said, I only had it for 4 years. Wish I had it longer. Take it in. Enjoy the process. The only difference is, I think Caleb is, the prospect, Caleb Williams, is better than Mitchell Trubisky. I mean, Mitch's problem was he really didn't have many starts in college.
Yeah.
That was, like, the biggest thing why people were so angry. And anyone who still makes the argument, well, the Bears could have had Patrick Mahomes. The argument used to be Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes. Now no one wants to bring in Deshaun Watson's name anymore because obviously the guy's a freak. But that's a lame argument, and I'll die on the hill of Patrick Mahomes would be bagging groceries right now if he went to the Chicago Bears.
Chicago Bears. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would. Absolutely. He would not be where he's at now. That's for sure.
It's ridiculous. I don't like it. I hate the fact that people are they still bring it up, basically.
Yeah.
It's not like very often. Not very often at all. You just see, especially you'll see it. I guarantee Caleb Williams is going to probably have, I hope not, but just being realistic, because every quarterback does, they have a bad outing. It happens. Or they have a mediocre outing, I'll say.
Not bad. Bad's a fine word.
Yeah, and then someone's going to come out on X, and they're going to be like, Bears fans, remember that they're going to show, like, the draft board from 2017. It's like, you guys could have had Patrick Mahomes. It's like, and it's going to make me mad. And I'm going to respond to it. and I'm going to fall into the engagement that they want, and I'm going to help them make money on X because I'm one of the 2,000 comments. And I'm one of the sheeple that just follow suit. I'm a lemming, just like everyone else that's commenting, yelling at that person. Yeah. But it is what it is. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to talk about that anymore.
Speaking of with the Bills coming to Chicago, there's a lot of shit going on in Chicago this weekend. Someone put a post up. You got the Savannah Bananas are playing at Guaranteed Rate Field.
Yeah.
The UFC is at the United Center this weekend.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and it's Hamzat Chimaev and Dricus Duplessis. That's going to be a badass fight. Nice. It's going to be a great fight. You got the Cubs and Pirates going on at Wrigley, and then you got the Bears and Bills on the lakefront, and then you got the Chicago Air and Water Show going on, flying over all of it. It's pretty sick, actually.
That is actually insane. This city is going to be rocking this weekend.
Sure is. I wonder what's going on in Green Bay this weekend. Fucking losers.
Speaking of which, I'd seen a...
Oh, yeah, he got hurt, too.
Did he?
Yeah, Jordan Love.
I did not see that.
Fuck, what happened? It was something with his finger.
He hurt his bussy?
It was something with his finger.
Oh.
I think it was on his left hand, though, if I'm not mistaken. It was like he had to have, like... He might have had to have surgery. I don't know if... maybe he didn't have surgery. It was, like, in question or something. Yeah, this was, like, a week ago.
Like, he should be back by the start of regular season. They're not that worried. Yeah, but the reason why I actually brought up, like, the interception should not only be, like, a quarterback stat... I was watching a video on TikTok that this person makes. He's been going through, like, last year, all the quarterbacks, like, their interceptions and how many were their fault, how many weren't. Jordan Love, like, out of all of his picks, the ratio is, like, let's just say, like, 2-1 every time. It just, like, wasn't good. God, I need to find out how many picks, because it was, like, his fault, let's just say, like, 11-5. Let's say he had 16 picks. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying he actually did. Yeah. But, like, 11 were his fault, 5 were not. And, like, but everyone that was his fault was very bad.
Yeah, that'll happen.
I just want to say, people, you Green Bay fans think that you guys got another GOAT because obviously Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers are two insanely good quarterbacks. I don't know about Jordan Love. I'm not really... Like, Aaron Rodgers, I would see that game, like, coming on the TV, and I'm like...
Fuck.
Yeah, he's going to clap our cheeks.
Yeah. He's
just going to clap our cheeks, just what he does. Jordan Love, it's like, meh. I mean, the second game of the year last year, or which is the first time we faced him. Yeah, because it was at home. He was basically trying to hand us the game. He had 2 picks, like 2 bad picks in the red zone. One was like on the goal line. And obviously, in Eberflus fashion, he floofed it up.
Yeah.
But, God, I lost my train of thought now because I went on a tangent. I was thinking, Hard Knocks is also in with Chicago because, the Bills are on Hard Knocks. So that's going on too.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot they're following the Bills around. I have not watched any of it.
No, I'm not going to. No. Not at all. I think it would be kind of maybe like if someone could put up a compilation of like the best Hard Knocks moments from like this year. I'll probably watch that because there was some cool insight, but for the most part, it's like I don't really care.
Yeah,
don't really care.
Yeah, I don't either. I did end up watching. I meant to bring this up like 2 weeks ago. I ended up watching Quarterback.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched like the first 4 or 5 episodes, or however. Like, I watched. I
think it's only like 5 or 6 episodes.
I only watched the first couple. So
it wasn't great. It wasn't terrible. Like it wasn't terrible. It wasn't great.
It's just very. I know it's kind of meant to be one, but it was like I just felt like I was watching a documentary. It's like nothing really exciting.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for, like, I guess it's for, what, it's for the layman. It's for the people who don't actually know fucking football or have any type of, I would say, half a brain in their head. Because it's like, it's not that much football in it.
No.
It's a lot of, like, Kirk Cousins has kids, and he plays with them when he's at home.
And he loves Patagonia.
And he loves his wife, and he has friends, and they all have feelings, too.
His house in Minnesota, by the way, though, was sweet.
Of course, yeah.
I was just saying, his backyard and like that view, I'm like, dang, that's sick.
But it's like the same exact shit. Like, that's all it was. It's like Jared Goff has family, and it's tough on his family when it's season. Like,
Marcus Mariota jumps from city to city every year.
Yeah, it's like... I mean, anyone with a brain like knows that like they're real people, they're humans. Like if you ever
honestly,
stopped and thought about it, like
yeah,
sure we all hold them in like a high regard because they're an athlete, but they are just people.
yeah. I mean, a lot of people get lost in that though. If you like think
Mm-hmm.
about it, especially like celebrities, it's like
Oh, absolutely.
like movie stars and stuff like that. It's like
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like they're normal people too. It's
Yeah,
like
it's very unhealthy to like put all these people up on like a pedestal. Be
oh,
like,
I
dude,
mean,
he's a god. Like,
yeah,
he is still just a person. Like he's great at what he does, but they're just a person.
yeah, 100%. There's So speaking of cool homes, Jim Irsay's home is for sale, $12 million. Just in case you want to go buy that. Mark Davis is also building a house in Vegas.
New podcast studio.
Yeah, right. That'd be sweet, dude. I think Pat McAfee should leave the Thunderdome and go get that.
I don't know. Thunderdome's pretty fucking dope.
Yeah, but like Irsay's house.
Yeah. Nah.
But yeah, Mark Davis is also building a house. I know this is like super. We're actually like better homes now. That's what the podcast is going to change to. We're going to talk about real estate and stuff like that. But anyways, his house is like kind of sweet.
I would imagine a millionaire, multi-millionaire, actually
I
billionaire.
think he's a billionaire.
I would imagine a billionaire's house is probably pretty
Well, he's
cool.
making it look like the stadium.
I mean, what else would you do if you have billions of dollars, right? I mean,
Yeah, like
get creative.
especially when
That's
you
a
got
dope move.
a diabolical bowl cut like that. That guy is nut. Okay, so wait.
Someone needs to, yeah. I mean, he needs
Somebody
a
needs to
handler.
hold him down and shave his head.
Yeah, and maybe give him like some fucking Botox.
And
like,
someone
wash his
tell
face
him
a little and
that, like, dude, you are not in your 20s. You are a 60-something-year-old man.
yeah.
Maybe let's dress like that.
Yeah.
Let's dress your age.
He's actually one of the ugliest people I've ever
No,
seen.
yeah, I don't. I hate looking at him.
Yeah.
I hate looking
Me
at
too.
him.
It just pisses me off. It's like
It's brutal. It's very ugly, very disgusting.
yeah.
It is.
He looks like he'd be one of the like the sisters on fucking Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, like one of the kids from Recess or something like that.
Yeah, like legit.
Like
That's
super ugly.
yes, it's crazy, dude. I mean,
But-
that's
I'm sitting here calling this guy ugly, and he's probably sitting there like on a yacht somewhere in the Mediterranean.
he's like, yeah, I'm building a house that's shaped like my football stadium.
Yeah. Well, and Tom Brady's no.
And Tom Brady's too.
Can't forget about Tom Brady.
We can't. Speaking of Tom Brady, relating to the Patriots, now they posted a video with their cheerleaders. I know people are freaking out about that.
It's like a new wave.
Because they got another male cheerleader in there.
Do they?
They do. And the argument with it was, because I started reading the comments on it, it was actually pretty entertaining going back and forth and seeing the arguments. And people were bringing up like very like valid point, like there's always been male cheerleaders, like you guys like college football too, right? We know there's male cheerleaders in college. And they're like, there's been male cheerleaders in the NFL since 2018. And then the flip side argument to that was like, yeah, but they're like jacked dudes that are just there for like throwing the chicks up in the air and catching them. They're not like crazy feminine dancing, shaking their ass like these guys are in these videos that the Vikings and the Patriots have put out. It's like, yeah, that's a good point. That's kind of like why it's weird. It's not just like a...
Yeah. I mean,
because we talked about
definitely
that,
talking
like,
about,
like the male cheerleader thing. It's like, yeah, but those were always like the crazy jacked guys, like literally, because they're throwing fucking people in the air and catching them.
that is honestly not to like. I agree with your point. Just like thinking about that though, that is actually like nuts.
Yeah, it's insane.
Like it's actually like kind of
Yeah,
impressive.
yeah, throwing hot girls in the air and catching them. It's a pretty
It's like, dude, think about it like, but also just think about like the fact of like, what if you drop them?
yeah, and it happens.
Yeah,
There's a lot of videos, and they're great.
Yeah,
They are great. They're very funny.
the Patriots also posted a video. I don't know if we talked about Brady's statue.
It looks really good.
He has a statue now.
It's like one of the best looking statues actually out there, I think.
A lot better than Dwayne Wade's.
Yeah. Yes,
Dwayne
indeed
Wade
it is. Dwayne
is-
Wade's kind of looks like his son.
Do you
or
remember
daughter or whatever.
Do you remember Ronaldo's statue when they made like the bust of his head?
I feel like I've probably seen it, but I can't remember like what it is off the top of my head.
They redid it. How bad it looked. I'm gonna show you. Dude, it was like really Ronaldo statue. So I need to find. Okay, yeah.
I have seen it, yeah.
Yeah, that's really, really bad.
It looks like fucking. That looks kind of like Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie, the slow one.
They ended up redoing it.
Yeah, why couldn't they get that good the first time around?
Yeah, no,
what
for
the
real.
fuck?
It's like,
jeez Louise.
yeah, I don't know. That's I know they said Dwayne Wade's like was done by some other. He did like another statue. I think he might have done Jordan's, but like another like people are like, hey, that one was really good. Why is this one an atrocity?
Yes, yeah,
Because Dwayne Wade's looks like his jaw is broke.
yeah. It looks crazy. It looks so bad.
It looks stupid. It's really, really not good.
And also, speaking of things that look crazy, I just learned this a couple days ago. Have you ever seen Kaimi Fairbairn's full name?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Super long name.
It's like actually like 50 letters long.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it a shot at pronouncing it, and I'm going to absolutely nail it. So you guys can just repeat after me. The kicker for the Houston Texans' full name is actually John Christian Kaimi Noio Loam Kikuampa Air Fairbairn.
Perfect.
I've been practicing that in my spare time. I couldn't believe that. I was like, what the fuck is that? Who comes up with that?
I don't know.
I know different cultures have different things. I'm like, I'm not
Yeah.
I don't care. People can have whatever names they want, but like, it's insane that like, how the fuck could that ever get? What is your birth certificate? Like, what? Everything you have, can you ever imagine having to sign your full name like a fucking the Constitution?
Yeah, like put your legal name. It's like Akon. You ever seen his full name?
Is it Acorn? You just drop the R. No, I've never seen his full name. I'm imagining it's probably very similar.
Yeah. It is Aliune Damala Buga Tima Puru Naka Lulu Badara Akon Tiam. Yeah. Nuts.
Sounds about right. That kind of actually looks and sounded very racist. Not gonna lie, it's crazy. I know. I'm looking at it too, but that looks fake.
Akon was in the news lately. His his city he was gonna build.
He was gonna build a city.
Yeah, he was like gonna build like a
Wakanda style Akon city in Senegal.
Yeah, it failed. Like bad. Like ran out of money. Not good. Yeah, it was I saw that like 2 weeks ago, something like that. I didn't even know he was doing that, to be honest.
I didn't know either. And Akon's not really fucking relevant anymore, but
he's just like a big activist now. I didn't also know how much money he was actually worth.
Yeah, he made a lot back in the day.
That guy is worth.
He was very famous at one point.
A ridiculous amount of money. He had some bangers.
Yeah. I want to go out onto a little bit onto fantasy football.
Yeah, get into it.
Because I seen Adon made a comment and asked about our top 10 picks and then some sleepers as well because his draft is this weekend. So hopefully this is in time for that. Mine's next Friday.
I got mine Sunday. Oh, we already did our dynasty draft. Actually, let me run through that real quick.
Oh, yeah.
I think the people might be interested to hear my dynasty draft.
The 12 days of dynasty is finally over.
Brutal.
Let's see who you got.
Okay. I have not used this app yet. Let me just go through my team. I want to go through all players. Where is it at? Okay. So we're just going straight on the list. Patrick Mahomes, Breece Hall, Travion Henderson, Marvin Harrison, Romo Dunze, Matthew Golden. Tight ends are very weak. Johnny Smith, Brian Robinson, Josh Downs, Jake Ferguson, Trevor Lawrence, kicker Harrison Butker. Everything else was kind of like
just picking them up.
Most of them, were kind of just like it was just there, and after a while, just put on auto draft. So on the bench is Will Howard, Joe Flacco, Marshawn Lloyd from Green Bay, Ollie Gordon, Rashad White, Jalen Polk, Xavier Legette, Romeo Dobbs, Quentin Johnson, Terrence Ferguson, Hunter Henry, Pat Fryermuth, and Noah Gray. That's the dynasty team. I don't think I did too horrible.
I feel like wide receiver wise, who did you go through your wide receivers again?
I had Marvin Harrison, Romo Dunze, Matthew Golden, Josh Downs.
I feel like you got a lot of rookies on your team.
Jalen Polk, Xavier Legette, Romeo Dobbs, Quentin Johnson.
Not just receiver wise, but I feel like there's a lot of rookies or like second year guys.
Yeah, I wanted
guys
that.
Good thing to go for, but
I wanted young guys because it's a dynasty league. I'm gonna have them for as long as I want.
That's a very good point. Yeah, I like the Matthew Golden pick. I really think he's gonna be good.
Yeah, I was actually kind of lucky that he slipped to me in the 8th round.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's really
paying too much
attention to that.
Well, the next person was like, dang, I was really hoping you wouldn't have taken him. I was actually gonna take him if you didn't.
Who?
One of the guys, the guy drafting with the next pick, with the next pick after me. He was like, yeah, because we're in the group chat at the same time. He's like, I was about to take him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, well, our reports are very high on him. So I'm like, let's just take a chance. Yeah. If it doesn't work out, just get rid of him.
I like it. I mean, obviously, I don't know. My top 10 picks are going to be the same as every fantasy draft, basically. Like every fantasy projection thing you see on Twitter and shit.
The first round is almost just
kind of a lock.
It's very, it's just very
there's maybe 2 people.
Universal, everyone knows.
Yeah, pretty much.
Who's going to go. Last year, first overall was kind of a unanimous CMC.
It's crazy he's dropping down to 9 and some predictions now.
I mean, everyone's just questioning his health.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, of course. That's the biggest thing.
Which is normal. Very normal.
Valid. Yeah, I agree.
And I don't hate the opinion. I agree. Running backs though is people were getting running backs super high in this dynasty league, and I'm I'm not really concerned about running backs. The average running back, besides the upper echelon of running backs, what we talked about, is 2-3 years of a very elite career, and it's good running backs pop up every year.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking for a dynasty league. I don't know how many people actually go through at a dynasty one where they're drafting for multiple years.
That's what I mean. In the dynasty situation, obviously in the in our regular league, you go for it. Someone drafted Saquon in the dynasty league in the 2nd round. Yeah, it was the 14th overall pick. They drafted Saquon Barkley.
Wow.
I'm that was kind of stupid.
You think that's stupid?
Very stupid.
Why?
Saquon Barkley, I mean, we'll give him 2 years more, at most.
Well, you don't
and
have
also,
to.
Is his workload going to be as high as it was last year?
I guess I just don't understand how that dynasty shit works. Is this the very first year you're doing it?
Yeah, this is the first year we're doing it.
So, this team that you just picked right now you can't get rid of anybody over the next 3 years.
You can, but there's really no one to get now. Because next year is going to be drafting rookies. We're drafting rookies. That's who we're drafting. Because everyone else who they have now is they keep. So from here on out is only drafting rookies.
Oh, because I know one guy that I work, the guy who runs my fantasy league. He does it where he does a league that he has on the side where they do it's keepers, but you only keep, I think he said, 2 players.
Yes, I've heard of those. They keep.
So that's kind of what I was assuming yours was, which is why I'm well, if that's the case, who gives a shit? You can take fucking Saquon, and if he shits a bed 2 years from now, you just let him go.
Yeah, no.
But
this is you're keeping everyone.
I still don't hate that. I mean, I really don't think he's.
I just think that there's a lot better value at the 14th overall pick than Saquon Barkley. People who, personally me, my first round pick was Patrick Mahomes.
I guess I mean,
you got to get
a
good QB.
Yeah, dynasty draft, honestly, that is 100% totally different than your every year draft.
Because obviously, in a regular draft is QB 7th, 6th, 7th, 8th round.
Unless you're taking elite QB.
Yeah. But even,
Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson,
Josh Allen actually
Joe Burrow.
In our dynasty league, he went 1st overall. Someone picked Josh Allen.
That would make, I mean, of course.
I mean, he's obviously going to put up huge fantasy numbers. He runs a lot, and he throws the ball 800 times a week.
Yep.
It's a great pick. Great pick.
I agree.
Awesome pick. And then the 2nd overall, Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, makes sense.
I was actually kind of hyped Patrick Mahomes slipped to me. I'm
Yeah, let's take it. Fuck
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm happy with
He'll
that.
throw for 4,000 yards at least every year. Like,
Yeah.
he's always going to have the fantasy points from yards. Like, he's not running, but multiple touchdowns and
He scrambles there every now and then. I don't hate it. As long as he has the help around him, and as long as Andy Reid's still his coach and Matt Nagy's still his QB coach, offensive coordinator now, actually.
I did see a take on fantasy that I thought is truly bonkers. I mean, it's one of those things where like you wonder if they're just saying it to get clicks
More
like
than
everybody
likely,
else
on social media. That's a very common theme.
Yeah, but it was on I don't know what show it was, but it was Mike Clay. He said, if Jamar Chase finishes outside the top 20 wide receivers, I will not be as surprised as most people. And his argument was really good for why, like, because obviously, like, Jamar Chase he's going number one in every, well.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, Bijan Robinson is getting projected at number one in every single league, and it's been this way this is the fourth year in a row now, basically. Third year in a row? This is like third year that everyone's like, Bijan, and the fucking Falcons refuse to use him. And somehow he ends up still needing to be like top first or second pick in every fucking draft every year, which I understand, but also like we've seen proof now. There's been guys who are so Jamar Chase getting picked obviously really high. I mean, he's going top 3 in every single draft.
No doubt.
There's like
no doubt.
Yeah, without question.
Him, like, it's gonna be like Jay Jetta's. It's gonna be Bijan.
It's supposed to be like
Jamar, Jay Jettas are gonna be like the top 3.
Jameer Gibbs is going 3 in a lot. Justin Jefferson's dropping out of 4 in a lot of leagues.
I think that's crazy. I think Jameer Gibbs' top 3 is, on paper, sounds great.
Agreed.
But how is this offense going to be without Ben Johnson?
And how is Justin Jefferson going to look with J.J. McCarthy throwing him the ball?
Dude, yeah, it's like it's scary.
Both of them are. That's like because me and my boss had to talk about that. Like, who would you pick because I'm the 4th pick? And he's like, he's like, if you're looking at Justin Jefferson or Jameer Gibbs, which one are you taking? I'm like, honestly, I don't know.
I'd probably take Jay Jettas just because of the fact, like, if it doesn't work out, it's easier for him to get out of town.
But then I'm like, what do you mean get out of town?
Like, you could just obviously get.
Oh, you're saying like trade?
Yeah, for a team to like want him more than like.
But no,
they're gonna want a receiver more than they're gonna want a running back.
True, but also.
But someone's not gonna want to pick up that contract.
But if I'm trying to get rid of him, someone also is going to be paying attention and be like, well, he ain't doing shit because J.J. McCarthy sucks. So why would I fucking? They're not gonna give you.
Oh no, I mean like in the. Not in like the fantasy aspect. I'm talking about the actual real world game. Like, in the aspect of it.
I see what you're saying.
And Justin Jefferson's probably going to be the type of player where he's like, I have a
They just paid him.
I know, but what I'm saying is, say he gets upset. He's like, I'm not getting the targets. I'm not getting none of this that I want because J.J. McCarthy's buns. I'm not saying he actually is. I'm saying if he is buns and it doesn't work out, Justin Jefferson could demand a trade, go somewhere else, and have success again.
I don't know if they'd fucking ever trade him.
I'm saying it's very, like, obviously very unrealistic situation. I'm just saying the chances are, I would say none. Literally none. Yeah. Especially after they just gave him a bag. But
yeah. But I'd be torn on that. But like the Jamar Chase thing going back, so this guy's argument about him falling out of the top 20, like to say Jamar Chase isn't even going to be in the top 20 to me seems
that's ridiculous.
Crazy far-fetched. His argument was that it's the last 6 years in a row, the number 1 wide receiver in the league has dropped off significantly, fantasy point-wise, the next year. 6 years in a row, 6 or 7 years in a row now, the number 1 guy has dropped off by, like, the lowest one was, like, 140 points over the season. And then it was, like, 150, 170, 200, 220, 180, 160, 170. Like, crazy different drop-off fantasy-wise. And it's like, yeah, because...
I guess I'm also interested to see who these players are.
Well, I mean, you can look at it was Tyreek Hill 1 year. I can't remember.
Which was also,
He named all of them, and they're all fantastic receivers, obviously. But the reason being is because like you can't play at your peak year after year after year, and like the Bengals threw the shit out of the ball last year. He had a bunch of targets. He took a bunch of hits. He got the ball a lot for them. For him to be able to keep up that exact same production would be truly fucking insane. So it's not far-fetched to think he would drop off and maybe not be the number one receiver in the league this year. That's not saying he's still not the best receiver in the league or anything, but just fantasy-wise. I'm like, yeah, that's a valid point. I could see that being like, there might be another receiver out there that ends up being better than Jamar Chase in fantasy this year. But for him to drop outside the top 20 that seems preposterous. I mean, that just seems crazy, barring any injuries happening. But
I got the leaders, the last, forever. Actually, every year showing.
Go back to, I think, 2018. Was
Julio Jones.
Yeah, Julio Jones was like the last one to do it.
He was 29, by the way. Remember that.
Yeah.
And the Falcons were also at their peak. 28-3. Michael Thomas the next year. Then Stephon Diggs.
That's right.
Then Cooper Kupp.
Yep.
Then Jay Jettas. Then Tyreek Hill. And Jamar Chase.
Literally
But Jay Jettas the next year just wasn't the number one receiver. Jay Jettas was still nuts. And he was also injured for a few games.
No, of course. That's like what he's saying, though. Like,
I thought he meant like regression. That's my fault. I thought he was meaning like regression. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I kind of don't like fantasy, because it like muddies the waters when you're
100%.
comparing
Shout out
guys. Because some people fucking take fantasy way too seriously.
There are some people that really need to get jobs.
It's a reason it's called fantasy. Yeah. Like, it's so ridiculous how serious people take it. But yeah, I mean, fantasy point wise, yeah, I mean, he could very well have a drop off, but to see him fall out of top 20 to me, like that guy's saying that's like, okay, that's so far fetched in my head.
Dang, I actually like this website a lot. Pro Football Reference. They got like a lot of crazy, stupid stats.
Yeah,
it's actually crazy. Let's see who had the most fourth quarter comebacks
last year, or just all time.
Since 1950.
Aaron Rodgers.
Nope.
Russell Wilson.
The leader is Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He had 8 of them in 2022. Then Matt Stafford.
So it's all for like 1 year.
Yeah.
Like how many in one? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like all time.
No. Maybe. I don't really actually understand.
I think Aaron Rodgers leads that all time.
Potentially. He's not on this list at all, actually. Whatever. Doesn't matter. No, it has to be all time. It has to be.
Yeah, eight fourth quarter comebacks in a season would be ridiculous.
It's all time.
But then again, the Vikings had that stretch where they literally were winning every game by 1 score possessions.
It's facts. The Vikings have always been... I hate the Vikings, dude. The Vikings are just always like that team that are like...
a thorn in your side.
Yeah, but they're also just like... they're just frauds. They're fraudulent. They're a very fraudulent team. And we saw that last year. Everyone's like, dude, the Vikings are the real deal. The Vikings versus Lions going to be cinema. It's going to feed families for years. And it's like...
Well, kind of. I mean, it's funny because, I mean, everyone shit on them before the year. Everyone thought the Vikings were going to suck. And I remember saying that. I'm like, I don't know why. That team's got a lot of talent. Sam Darnold was like the only question going into the year.
We saw it. They're frauds.
I did learn, this is another thing, talking about like Justin Jefferson, like taking him 4th overall. Even if J.J. McCarthy sucks, it's like, all right, their backup is fucking Sam Howell. So, like...
They don't have a good situation.
I think they have a fine situation. They need.
I also think, this is another thing that I said about Sam Darnold. Justin Jefferson. Just throw it near him. Justin Jefferson can make a... Like, he's a difference maker. He will make a ass QB look average.
100%. I mean, that's...
Like, I could throw the ball to Justin Jefferson, and I would probably look pretty solid.
Yeah. That's why I'm like kind of torn though, like between him and Jahmyr Gibbs. Like if it comes down to like them at the 4th pick, where I'm kind of thinking about just going wild card. Like it's crossed my mind of taking CMC, which some people would lose their fucking mind, and it's like okay, but no one knows the fucking future, so go ahead and talk all the shit you want, but if I draft him 4th, not you, but like anybody, you could draft him 4th overall, and if he has a season like he did 2 years ago, when everyone didn't take him because they thought he was going to get hurt, and then he was just like doing literally everything. He was the entire Niners offense, and
A receiver, like I said, a receiver is just much more. I personally feel there's a lot more security in a receiver than a running back. A running back is getting his cheeks beat every play.
which is true. But I mean, also with the running back, you get the yards on the ground and receptions and yards.
Do you guys
On
lose
the
points though
receptions.
if they lose yards?
Yeah, you do. But I mean, how many times does the guy finish a game with negative yards? I mean, I'm
I'm
saying
not
like
saying negative yard, but like, do they take points away?
yeah, you do lose some. But I mean, when you're talking, if Jahmyr Gibbs rushes for
Also, is it a PPR league?
yes.
Okay, so that's fine.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like if Jahmyr Gibbs only rushes for 43 yards and then has 5 catches for 50 yards,
Yeah.
that's 5 points off of just catches alone.
Yeah.
Let alone the yardage and if he gets a touchdown or whatever. So I mean, there is a lot more value in that, at least PPR wise. I think where it's like, I don't know. That's why I'm torn. That's why I'm torn. And that's why I'm thinking about taking someone like a CMC, where I'm like, maybe I just take a different pass catching running back
I
at
just
that
don't know
spot,
that
but
I
I
would-
just don't know who
I
is
don't know
gonna.
if I could do that 4th overall. I think even in that situation, I think I'm just gonna go Justin Jefferson.
But I mean, it's like, at what point does it make any difference when it's like top 10? He's going top 10 no matter what.
I don't-
Like CMC's probably gonna go top 10. There's no fucking way he makes it to the second round.
I
I don't.
think so,
I don't
dude.
think.
I think so. I mean, just knowing the people in my league. I'm not saying obviously. Just the people in my league. I think. Actually, I don't know. We have some people that just really are there, and they are just there for donations. They're just there just for the vibes. Just want to hang out with the boys.
Which is fine.
Awesome, cool. I could definitely see him going top 10 just because of the fact of like, yeah, people are just, oh,
He's had a lot of time off. Too.
I know this guy. Yeah.
He's had a lot of fucking time off. Like he's not.
Time will tell, dude. I mean, it's difficult to say. There's like anything can happen.
It's gonna be hindsight's 2020.
Yeah.
If he gets hurt, everyone's gonna be like, "Told you so." And if he doesn't get hurt, it's gonna be like,
There's gonna be people
"Well,
saying
now
the
what,
same thing.
bitch?"
Yes, it's
Yeah.
always- yeah.
Exactly. It's very, and that's what can happen with anybody. I mean, that's like people who drafted T. Higgins last year,
Yeah.
and then he missed how many games? It's like, yeah, he kind of got fucked. Like, it just happens. Injuries
does.
suck. They
Yeah.
really they screw things.
Players
up.
don't want to get injured.
No. Yeah, exactly.
They want to play.
I'll tell you what though, I think it's gonna be. This will be 4 years in a row, or 3. I think I've done fantasy 3 times, so this will be my 4th year. I might take fucking Derrick Henry for the 4th year in a row.
Dude,
I've taken him every fucking year,
So
and
have I.
the first 2 kind of
last year was the first year I did not get him in 3 years.
wow.
And I was really upset because he was taking the pick ahead of me. I'm like, damn
I
it.
loved it. I was fucking eating it up. Everybody was just
Henry,
like,
dude.
he's old. He's gonna be washed. They're not gonna. They even said they're not gonna hand him the ball 30 times a game. Blah blah. I'm like,
That's fine,
when
dude.
Harbaugh starts seeing him move, and you see Derrick Henry
He also
running and
doesn't
shit the way
need
he
30.
is.
He doesn't need 30 touches. Derrick Henry,
That's what I mean.
he
Once
can
he
get
starts
100 yards off of 15. He can just break one off. And he's like,
Exactly.
okay, see ya.
And once you see exactly, that's why I'm like, once he sees him moving, bro, it's like, yeah, no, Derrick Henry's getting the fucking ball. Like, you got to feed this guy the rock.
Yeah. It's
Just pound the
if
fucking
he's
rock.
cooking, dude.
Yeah, yeah. He's like you said, 15 carries. He's easily could get 100,
If you see him
120,
coming, let him
130
finish.
yards.
Just saying.
Where at? Preferably right here.
That,
But yeah, I mean,
screw it. I'd let it happen.
I think, yeah, fantasy is pretty standard. Like I said, yeah, it's kind of like locked in. Who's going top 10?
Yeah.
It's pretty cut and dry.
Yeah, look at any mock draft. That's pretty much exactly what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Second round, there's usually some curveballs in the second round. Like last year, I took Marvin Harrison, my second round pick. I had the 12th pick. It's obviously Snake. So that was the first pick in the second round. I took Marvin Harrison. I thought it would have turned out a lot better than it did because I took him in 2 different leagues, and it didn't work out that well.
I'm excited to take him this year. I really hope I can get my hands
I
on
really,
him.
really hope he falls to me. I got the 9th pick this year. No. The 5th pick this year.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I'm kind of like,
Dynasty was 9th.
I don't know. Everyone argues
I
about
would
what is
consider
the
him
best
in the
spot.
first round.
I know that's what I'm saying, but for me, like 4th overall.
4th, dude. If Jay Jettis is there,
Yeah,
if,
how do you
if
exactly
Jefferson or Gibbs are there, I'm just gonna say just take them. I would say just take them
take one of those 2?
if one of them are there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would love in some kind of fantastical world, because I do actually think Bijan might have a really good year. finally. I know I'll plant the seed that
Kyle Pitts, fifth round, guys. Everyone,
yeah. But like actually, like I would be more happy to take Bijan if he dropped to 4 than I would in like Jahmyr Gibbs or Justin Jefferson.
Honestly,
just because
I don't hate that either. I actually really, really respect that.
Just because of their situation, and not that his is like the one thing that's a plus.
Bijan is kind of primed to do well this year.
He's primed to do well, and also they have Michael Penix Jr. New quarterback. They're probably going to be trying to run the ball a lot.
Yeah, they're going to want to ease him. They're not going to just want to like throw him the entire workload.
Exactly.
Yeah, I 100% agree. Yeah. I actually really like that take.
But that's if he drops to 4.
Yeah.
Which I cannot see happening.
I think he definitely will. I think he might.
It's just because it's been every year. They're like, he gets so much hype, and he just never use him.
You're going to see Genty going top 10.
He's going top 10. Yeah, he's going like, I think he's actually been projected around like 8 or 9.
Yes, I was about to say that.
Every mock.
Yeah, 8 or 9, I've been seeing Genty go.
Which I'm not opposed to take. I kind of contemplated
Brock
taking
Bowers
him at 4.
is bald now, so we got to take Brock Bowers.
He looks good,
dude. That
dude.
Crazy one-handed catch he had the other day?
No.
Yeah.
He's fucking awesome.
Yeah, Brock Bowers is legit, dude. He looks scary. Yeah. He's going to go nuts too again. I have a feeling. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a great year of football. It's been an okay year of baseball.
It's been a great fucking year of baseball, dude.
Well,
what are you talking about?
I'll say, let me rephrase.
You just don't watch it.
I'll rephrase. It's been an okay year in the aspect of post All-Star break for Cubs fans.
Well, post All-Star break for Cubs fans, it's been fucking ass.
Yeah.
It's been terrible. Yes. When you watch the best offense in the entire league go to literally bottom, like second, third.
I'm not hating on PCA, all right? I just want to say this. I saw a stat in the month of August.
Yeah, he went like 2 for 22 or some shit.
It was like 2 for 34 or 24.
Maybe somebody posted since like August something. Well, no, yeah, in the month of August, it's only been fucking.
Yeah, I know. That's why. Either way, he hasn't been good. I'm not hating on PCA. I'm just saying, for his scorching hot MVP talks, everyone's like, dude, that's the NL MVP right there.
It happens every fucking year, though. It's happened like, so
dude,
many times.
like I expected regression. I did not expect to fall off a cliff.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's one of those things, like, what the fuck happens in baseball? Like, who knows?
And I didn't expect it to go on this long. Again, it's like, even if he did have a skid of, like, a bad skid, I didn't think it would go on this long. I thought they would have bounced back. I thought that core of guys, those guys were resilient enough to just bounce back. It's just kind of crazy what's going on.
Well, really, I mean, when you look at it, like, the big picture-wise, like, they're still not that bad off. Like, it's just because of how good they were.
And it's also more, like, why I'm more in awe is just because the graphic after the All-Star break was, like, easiest schedule. The Cubs have the easiest schedule post All-Star break.
Which
is very, very subjective. Very subjective. I
Yeah.
get it. Yeah, it's baseball. Anything can happen. Teams can turn it up after the All-Star break. They're obviously just going off of the numbers at that point in time, what's been going on since then. But
yeah,
anything can change.
It's like easiest schedule in baseball. Meanwhile, we're playing the fucking Blue Jays and the Brewers.
Yeah.
And then the Brewers again. And it's like, we have so many. The Brewers are legitimately just like, it's a combination of like bad timing. It's really all just bad timing. Like, that's what's kind of fucking the Cubs over. We got super hot, and we looked so good. Like, literally the number one offense in baseball. Bullpen was lights out.
You guys were those boys.
Yeah, even though we had all those injuries. But we got the fucking target put on our back. And then after the All-Star break, like, they haven't been... They're playing at 500 ball, which isn't like... They're not going on fucking 6-game losing streaks and shit. They're not...
Yeah, they're not like the White Sox bad guys.
Yeah, they're not like a lot of teams bad. They're playing 500, but when you were playing at a clip that they were earlier in the year, it looks dramatically different, and our offense has fallen off so hard, like literally to like the 19th ranked offense in all of baseball from first. And then your bullpen starts getting fucking shelled because you're not putting up runs. So it just kind of spirals out of control, and then all while that's happening, the Brewers become the greatest team to ever touch the fucking baseball diamond since the Dream Team. Like, it just doesn't even make sense. Like, that team is they have had 3 separate double-digit win streaks this year.
Yeah,
and right now they're on a fucking 12-game win streak. They just cannot lose.
No.
They are actually
They're nuts.
They're making crazy comebacks. They're making crazy defensive plays, and their offense, like, dude, they got Paul Skeens for 4 runs. I think 2 of them were home run. 2 of them actually were home runs.
Yeah, he got blasted by them.
Yeah, I mean 4 runs
for Paul Skeens.
Yeah, for Paul Skeens, but I mean 4 runs off of him. And then the bullpen came in and they shelled their bullpen for another 7. Like, they won like 12-5, and then the next game they won like 15-2. I mean, they're doing everything right, and then their pitching is just very dominant. So it's just bad timing. Like, it really does suck, and it really sucks for the Cubs that we have a team like that was just, I guess, just waiting in the fucking weeds to explode, because, boy, it looks like we should really walk away with our division. Like, every year, our division's not good.
Yeah.
It's literally all shit small market teams.
Yeah.
And then there's the fucking Chicago Cubs. Like, we should be like the fucking Dodgers every year. We should win 100 games and dominate our division.
There's no reason why the Cubs shouldn't be playoff contenders year after year after year.
100%. It's literally the 3rd biggest market. And we're like, we're losing to the fucking the Milwaukee Brewers.
Yeah,
like, who
like the most historic team stadium. Like, everyone's like, it's like one of the reasons why everyone's like, the argument then over the Sox, like, but the history. Or anyone, like, the Cubs, like, the history. It's like, okay, well, you guys are, like, historically bad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, literally also everything is just going the exact opposite way that it needs to. Like, Kyle Tucker, PCA, those guys are struggling to hit. But when there's so many times, like 2 days ago against the Blue Jays, PCA, first at bat, first pitch, fucking smacks a line drive 100+ miles an hour. Left fielder. Right there. Right fielder. Right there. Yeah. These guys would take 2 fucking steps and the ball's right in their glove. Like, you can't control where the ball's going to land. You can't control that shit. Like, and that's what keeps happening. And even Kyle Tucker, like, he did the same shit two times in that same game. He crushed one all the way to the fucking wall, right to the warning track, and he was like trotting to first because he was like, holy fuck, this might actually go. And then, no, just camped under it. It's like,
it's crazy, dude.
Every fucking ball we hit is just going to someone. Then you watch the Brewers, and it's like every ball is just like psh, psh, right in the gap, right in the gap, right in the gap. It's like,
you guys get cursed again or something?
Yeah, I mean, that's how it feels. Yeah. It really is how it feels. It's soul crushing to watch this offense fall apart the way it has. But
yeah, it's brutal.
And in exactly in Cubs fashion, so they called up Owen Casey, who was our like number 1 prospect.
Yes,
he's like number 34 ranked prospect in all of baseball. He's been crushing. He's got like 22 home runs, 70-something RBIs in minors. He's fucking awesome. So we called him up. He gets his first game, comes up against Max Scherzer in his first ever at bat. First pitch, smacks a line drive like 100+ miles an hour into the left center gap. And they're fucking, I can't remember who the left fielder is for the Blue Jays. Sprints, runs it down, makes a diving Superman catch to rob him of a fucking double.
Yeah, it was like such a big deal. Like, even I got an MLB notification from the MLB app. It's like, Owen Casey, like, was robbed. Like,
literally robbed. Also, it's a crazy story considering like he's from that area and grew up playing baseball 1 mile from the Blue Jays stadium.
It's actually pretty cool.
Got to make it. His whole family was there. Makes his MLB debut. Facing a future Hall of Fame pitcher.
It's Max Scherzer, dude.
First fucking pitch.
The 2-eyed psycho.
First pitch of his MLB at bat, and just crushes one right off the meat of the bat, and it gets fucking robbed. Yeah. It's like, well, this is the Cubs' luck right now. I mean, it's just how it's going, clearly. Yeah. So that sucks. And then the game before that, it sucks even more. Miguel Amaya was on the 60-day IL with an oblique injury.
Yeah.
The game that he comes back, we're losing. He legs out a ball. A short little ball. He hit the shortstop. Legs it out to first and lands on the bag, like lands with his foot on the edge of the bag.
His knee bends backwards, basically.
Yeah, his knee locked up, halfway bent backwards, launched him into the air, vaulted it. His knee's fucking shredded. He's out. Yeah. And, like, he's out indefinitely. I have not heard an update for sure, but, like, watching it, he's not coming back.
No, that was disgusting.
There's no fucking way.
I was watching the video. I'm, like, cringing watching it.
Yeah, they had to cart him off the field. He was crying. It's like, yeah, dude, like, you go through all that work to come off the 60-day IL, like, what that takes.
And then you come back and
then literally, yeah, like, fucking.
That lasted a couple hours.
Yeah.
Not saying it like a bad way. It really sucks.
That's just a shame.
It sucks.
Yeah. So, I mean, that really, that's a killer. Like, there's just no, like, there's no positive vibes in that clubhouse right now.
It's dead right now.
And, except for Matt Shaw. But again, like, it's hilarious. Like, I mentioned this to you earlier. Like, the whole lineup at the beginning of the year, everybody was hitting the ball. Literally everybody. Matt Shaw was the only one with like a fucking 200 batting average. A guy who could not hit water if he fell out of a boat.
Yeah.
Ever since the All-Star break, Ian Happ can't hit. Dansby can't hit. PCA can't hit. Kyle Tucker can't hit. Nico Horner's the only one who stayed consistent. That motherfucker is so solid. I love Nico Horner. He's very underrated. But now Matt Shaw's just crushing it.
He's like, wait, where'd you guys go?
Yeah, 8 home runs. 8 home runs since the All-Star break. Like, what are we talking about? Like, now he's killing it. No one else can do shit.
It's
like,
brutal.
Of course. But sticking on Chicago and going to the Sox, do you see Gavin Sheets just drop a fly ball in right field? And then the Guardians announcer was like, they were like laughing basically, like as it happened. They're like, Gavin Sheets, are you kidding me? Like, blah, blah, blah. This might be old actually.
I was going to say, Gavin Sheets is no longer on the White Sox.
Yeah, this is an old clip, and I don't know why it got posted by a popular page on Twitter. But maybe it was just because no one caught it when it happened, or it just got, I don't know. But
he's on the Padres now.
The announcer for the Guardians literally was like, are you shitting me? Like, after he missed the ball. And so I'm like, maybe that's why it was a newer...
They're just, like, bringing it back. Just, like...
Yeah.
Please not forget. Remember this time that happened is funny.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
It was so funny. And I'm like, that's fucking awesome, dude. I love that. And speaking of people swearing up a storm, besides myself, Rocco Baldelli, boy, he lost his shit last night. I was actually watching that game, the Tigers-Twins game. It was tied up, and it was in, like, the 10th inning. And, Detroit, actually it was the 11th inning. Detroit ended up taking the lead. It was 4-3. And Jeffers is up to bat. Ball hits the ground before it goes into the catcher's mitt. And they fucking called it a foul. The ump called it a foul tip. And yeah, Rocco Baldelli just like, he lost his shit. It hit the ground. Like, you can hear it hit the ground. He mistook it for the sound of the bat. And yeah, the managers came out for the Twins, and he walks up to him, and it was dead silent. Like, you could hear everything. I heard it live, and he's like, no fucking way. You fucked that up, man. And then they cut the audio, and he's the fucking guy, he jacks him. I'm like, yeah, that's gonna happen. He started saying that, but and then he goes over there kicking dust on the plate and shit. And like, dude, he went ape shit on him, and I'm like, yeah, it's a good point. I mean,
yeah, that's brutal.
Yeah, it was. It was funny as hell, though. I was laughing. I'm like, I love baseball. It's so fun.
It's a great sport.
It is a great sport.
Great sport. That's all I got. That's all I got for today.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I had.
Obviously, looking forward to the preseason game Sunday. We're going to see Caleb Williams, like I said earlier in the show. But, guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, share. Comment. Get the engagement up. Let's get more. Road to 100 subs at least, and do another giveaway.
Yeah.
But as always, thank you guys.
A proper giveaway.
Giveaway.
Sorry for cutting you off.
No,
proper functioning giveaway.
It'll be a lot smoother, a lot cleaner.
Yeah, it'll be way more dialed in.
We're learning.
Time around.
We're learning.
Yeah, cut us some slack.
Yeah, but as always, thank you guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.